What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do an installation on a hitch and a bike rack. We have Onyx under the knife right now. I pulled out Belly and Barry is all parked out. So you guys know this is my daily 12 Wagon TSX. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been riding my bike a lot actually. And me and Shelly, we've been riding together too, but I've been taking this thing on trails. So I may incorporate that in the vlog one of these days, I gotta see. So what I usually do is take the front tire off, put the rest of it in the back of the Onyx, and then have the front tire off. I did want it to be more convenient. I don't want to keep taking the front tire off and laying the bike on the side and possibly scratching up the paint and yada yada. I don't want to have both bike tires off and they're laying back there and they're getting scratched up and whatever. I already scratched mine up a little bit from doing that. So I was deciding if I wanted to do bike racks on the roof or do a bike rack, you know, the little ones that hang off the back of your trunk or whatever, or do a hitch. All you do is take your bike rack, install your hitch, boom. It's more solid, it's more stable, and it looks a lot better. So that's what we're gonna install today. But before we can install a hitch bike rack, we have to actually install a hitch, which I also have today too. So the bike rack we're gonna be running is a Hollywood Destination 2. And this thing carries 2 bikes, which I needed. And it fits either 1/4 or 2 inches hitch. We're gonna jump right into it. I've never installed a hitch before, so it's gonna be a first for me. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. So I'm in a WC2 group on Facebook. So it's a Wagon group on Facebook, and I asked, you know, what type of hitch everyone run, what type of bike racks they ran, and one guy recommended this hitch right here. So that's what we're gonna run. Open this thing up. This thing was on sale for like $100 and some. Couldn't go wrong. Even the bike rack was on sale for like $100 something. Altogether, I think I spent like $300, $250 for these two. And it's easy. And then you can see this is for Honda Accord sedan and coupe and the TSX Sport Wagon. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do some trimming on the heat shield. So all they pretty much tell you is to lower the exhaust by removing 2 rubber single exhaust vehicles. After reading instructions, there's a few things I gotta actually do, or I may have to do. I gotta remove this exhaust rubber right here from both of the exhaust tips. And I think I take this plastic piece right here off. And I need to be able to access the frame rail. So I may need to take the shield off too, so I can access the frame rail. So let's do that. So now this is usually just a tool you use to press this out. But what I did, I took the jack, I raised up one side of the muffler, and then just pulled it out with pressure pretty much. So I'm gonna get the other side out. That way I can have these two hanging, and I can take the dust shield off. I already got one bolt off here, and there's one more bolt I need to get up there to get this dust shield off, because the hitch is gonna bolt up to the frame you see over there, with the dust shield just in the way. So I'm gonna get the other side real fast, so both these things can hang off. But yeah, you guys gotta make things work sometimes. Okay, so I got all the bolts out for the dust shield, so it's 4 of them. And it's one right here. And one right here. And there's one in here. There's one I already got the dust shield off, so there's like one back there. And then there's one right here. And I actually have to jack the car up to get to that last one, because could not get in there. But these two right here, this guy and this guy, gonna be a best friend to get this damn dust shield off. So I need to drop this little plastic piece right here, and I think this is where we're gonna have to cut into. Well, I'm gonna have to see if we need to cut into that or not. So 2 plastic pieces, and then 4 of these, and then this thing should drop out. Let's see, is this a 10? And it's a 10, so that works. You know what I love about 10-year-old cars? I love taking plastic clips off of 10-year-old cars. That's like the best thing in the world. Anyways, I got the stupid thing off. So literally there's 2 screws that goes into the bumper for this shield. Then there's 2 by itself. Then these 2, and then that one is a clip by itself. And I broke that one, and that one. Of course I broke it. But now we got this tray off. I mean, watch that thing, thing's filthy. And now we can see straight under here. And we should be able to take the dust shield off, or I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna get this thing out. Y'all like I'm recording this thing. So I got the heat shield off. I couldn't get the heat shield from up under here. So what I did is I stepped on the tips to make it go down, and then, whew, I'm out of breath. The heat shield fell right down. Yo, this thing is genius. This wire thing they gave you is genius. So with the kit, they give you 2 washers, long washers, 2 of these bolts, and then this wire thing. So pretty much with this wire thing, you screw the bolt into here, right? This hole right here is where the bolt is gonna come down from. And to get the bolt in the frame rail, it has to go through this. See that big behind hole right over there? Gotta go through in there. So to get the bolt in there, this headset flasher thing is so clutch. So to get the thing, the hole bolted in there, you feed this wire through in there, and then grab the wire to come out this hole, and then it'll pull it. I fish it through the side so you can see the bolt is gonna go right in there. Look at that. Look at the yo, this is genius, son. Genius, whoever made this. All right, so I'm gonna leave this bolt hanging in there because the hitch will bolt right to that, and of course I'll put the washer over it first, and then screw it right in. Oh, that took me forever. Let me see. I started this. It's 8:57. I started this like around, I would say like 7:50. But now that I know how to do it, I'm gonna come around to the right side, get the dust shield off the right side, and get to that same point. And let's see if we can throw this damn hitch on. Same thing on this side. I gotta get the dust shield off, and then yeah, that's it. Get the dust shield off, and then I'll be able to snake in that other bolt to the other side. Now that I figured it out, and go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just figured out a more efficient way of doing this. So you see how I have that end right there? I just put that end through this hole first, and then grab that bigger end out, because it's easier to get it that way than put in this little small piece here through that hole and coming out this way. I'm gonna put the bolt on that, and then just drag the bolt right through here and have it hang out right there. Crazy, man, crazy. The more you do this, the more you learn. Just like that, I got the bolt coming through now. So now I've got to put bolt washers on, and I should be able to bolt the hitch up to it. One investment I really need is a creeper, because I'll slide on this cold floor and they're just not doing it. So definitely need a creeper. This is my creeper for right now. All right, so I'm gonna put the hitch on the jack and raise it up, because this thing is not light. And this will be easier if you had someone doing this with you, but I'm dolly. So this actually goes around the tow hook like that, and then it'll go through these 2 holes right here, and then you bolt them in. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna try to get these things bolted in. I don't know why people torture themselves and work on their own car. This is madness. Anyways, the hitch is finally on. You guys can see there, hitch is all bolted in. I even put this little tray back. Now you're supposed to cut some of this tray, and you're supposed to cut the dust shields, because now that this hitch is in there, the dust shield can't go all the way in. Like, this thing is in the way. I'm gonna maybe have someone cut that for me. I don't have the tools to cut this, and without cutting this, I couldn't put it back on there, so it's gonna have to be off for right now. And then I will see if somebody can cut that for me and install it back in there, because this is, bruh, it's, what time I told you guys I started? It's 10:15. I think I started this thing like 8 o'clock something, and all I did was just this back piece right here. But yeah, this thing is on there. I even tried stepping on it. Thing is bolted in. So now we got that out the way, we're gonna unbox the stupid hitch. Look at my hand's filthy. Like I'm all filthy. Look at this. It's not fun. I need a creeper. And we're lifting up the hitch and putting the hitch on there by myself. Just, I have a good time. It's not fun. What's even more annoying, that this hitch, the bolt to bolted it is on top of this stupid muffler right here. Like, that's the worst. All the cars is probably easier to do this, but with these things, this thing is the freaking worst. So I'm gonna put this, the whatchamacallit back on. So I have to put my little hangers back on. So I'm gonna put these hangers back on. Then we'll unbox the bike rack. All right, so I got the top off. Looks like it's kind of like semi-assembled already, so. Oh my God, I'm tripping over everything. I'm so tired from that hitch. I'm done with life right now. Looks like a simple hitch. Take that guy out. Okay, what we got here? Hitch is installed. I went ahead and skipped installing it because I'm done. But to kind of give you guys a brief, I guess, way it does. This piece right here is separate from the actual leg piece. So first you put this into your hitch, and then this has an adapter where it comes with a 2-inch adapter first. So you take these adapters off if yours is a 1/4 like mine, and then you just thread this in there. It's a crush wash. It's like a, you know, the half washers, like one of those. Then a normal washer, screw it in there, and just tighten it, and then you put the little cotter pin at the end so it don't fall out. And this thing is actually pretty sturdy. This thing holds up to 200 pounds, so that works. And then when you have this thing sticking out, you just grab the second piece, and then it comes with these washers and bolts. Put those in there, and then there's another washer and bolt. Thread them in there, tie them together. That's pretty much it. And then I already tightened it, but this piece right here, let me loosen it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, your thing's gonna be flat, pretty much like that, and this thing's gonna be down. So you just bring this up, slap it into here, and then you screw it down. Hard just a one-handed recording, but yeah, and then you tighten that bad boy in there. And yeah, so your two bikes, one will be on the inside, the other will be on the outside. Bigger first. So what I'm actually gonna do is move the car up a little bit and put our bikes on, see if it works. But so far it looks pretty cool. It's out, like it really away from your bumper, so I could probably even open my trunk. Let me see. Oh, I'm locking. I could even open my trunk with the thing up. So that's actually pretty cool. So, okay. I moved this up a little bit. Let's put my bike on first since mine is bigger. And let's see if it'll fit. This is how it looks in the sunlight. Honors look pretty fire. Especially she's ready to freaking go off-road or something like that. But yeah, it gives you a good distance from the bikes to the rear bumper. So you see the pedals don't touch, the handlebars is kind of far away. And it don't stick out that much as well. So I was looking at my side, because I'm gonna have to get used to riding on bikes like this. But look, you see it don't stick out that much either. So I feel like this is a good pickup. Yeah, definitely came out good. My front tires stick out a little bit. Yeah, stick out more on this side than the other side. But yeah, it definitely came out good, and everything's adjustable. So like the wheel thingamajiggies, I can have these right here instead. But I think right here is a little more better. Or maybe I should have it put them right here. This is holding the wheel down. So all these straps are pretty good, pretty tight, pretty secure. So super cool. And one thing I learned too is that this piece that holds the that holds against your frame, you can it rotates. So if your frame goes straight up, you can turn it to go straight up and yada yada. But yeah, it definitely came out good. I mean, the first thing I really want to do is bring both of these bring both these bikes to Trek to get them serviced. When you buy these, you get your first service is free. So shout out to Trek for that. I'm gonna definitely bring them across town. But yeah, look, nothing touches. And the biggest thing is you don't gotta take the wheel off, nothing like that. Just slap them on there, get you need to go, take them off, ride, put them right back on. And then I can either leave this hitch on Onyx, but what I'm gonna do is I'll just take her out of the hitch receiver itself, because we're not gonna be riding every single day where we just need to leave it on there. But when we gonna go for a ride, this came out super good. I'm happy. All that cursing and stuff I did this morning was all worth it. But yeah, like I said, my heat shield, I still gotta put that back on there, so I need to get that done. But in the meantime though, came out good. I was gonna test the rack out and actually go for a ride, but ran out of time. I have a lot of things I need to do today. I'll test it out next time I go for a ride. We got a few more things we need to do to my cars, of course, and this garage as well too. I need to get more racks I want to put on the side. So all the stuff is on the floor. I want to raise them up, get rid of some stuff. But anyways, I'm ending everything here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.